Welcome to my car.
To Brandon's car.
As we're headed to, where are we going, Jen?
Wild Florida, the safari park.
Yes, so keeping our social distancing from everybody, we decided that we're gonna go to a place that Jen has been wanting to go to visit animals. We're gonna do the Wild Florida Safari Trail. And
you just stay in your car.
Mm-hmm. So you just sit in your car. Right now it's $15 for Florida residents?
$15 for Florida. Well, everybody. They reduced it down for everybody. Okay. $15 flat. $10 for kids.
Yep.
10.
And
yes,
you just sit in your car and you drive around, and animals could potentially come up to your vehicle. So it adds for a very unique experience. Something that it's almost like Kilimanjaro safaris.
But your own car is your safari vehicle.
So I did hook up our two GoPros, one right there, hello, and then one right here, hello, where it's gonna capture our reactions to any type of animals that we might encounter. So very cool. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's go see some animals.
And social distance.
Keep your distance.
We made it. Pulling in to Wild Florida, and let me tell you, it is in the middle of nowhere.
Check out the road in front of us.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
This is one way to social distance yourself.
We're not even there yet, and I've spotted our first animal. Cows. There they are. Here we are. Wild Florida. That's a cool sign. And then you can enter right there, but we wanted to show you before we got our tickets out. So, and then you can also go to the gift store. The gift store is still open. So, we'll probably check that out too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. All right, here we go. So we're entering, and they said we can go through as many times as we want. We can roll down our windows. But if an animal gets close, we just close them because they don't want them to get, to scratch our cars or anything. And then they gave us this little scavenger hunt and map. I'm so excited. Oh, his little horns.
What animal is that, Jen?
That's the antelope.
The antelope?
I'm pretty sure.
This is something else.
This is neat.
That is pretty cool.
I'm so happy we got to do this today.
And how much was this for Florida?
15 for everybody.
For everybody.
Right now is $15.
Wow, that's crazy.
So there's an ostrich.
That is so much fun.
Maybe we can see the sloth. It's
I'm
on
glad
here.
that the only thing you care about in this whole thing is, am I gonna see a sloth? That is so funny.
Well, that was an emu. They have two sets of eyelids, one for blinking and the other for keeping dust out.
Okay.
In case you were wondering.
Do you want to give animal facts while we're doing this?
Yeah, I'm trying to like do.
So this is the alligator breeding marsh. You can actually see the alligators in there, poking their, yeah, one of them. There's a few poking their heads out.
Alligator fun fact: American alligators have been observed using lures to hunt birds. They balance sticks and branches on their heads, attracting birds looking for nest material. And there's some more of the emus over here.
Look at, they got like a little.
Oh, they got a little hut. Go little hut. There's a lot of cars here.
Yeah.
It's the only thing open.
What you doing, buddy? What you doing?
Aw.
Look at them hiding in the shade.
That's awesome. Apparently they also have scanned me to listen to a podcast. Maybe the next time around we'll listen to the podcast.
Yeah, we'll go around the second time.
Listen to the podcast.
Listen to the podcast. Which is basically like a narration of what's going on. So check it out, they're all kind of hanging out in the shade over here. And right over here you got a little duck.
He's enjoying the shade too.
He's coming to see his friends.
That's a goose. Those things are vicious.
Is that a goose? That is a goose, you're right. That is a goose.
So we are in the South American animals right now.
Check out the ostrich. Hey buddy.
Aww, and that like donkey thing. He's cute. I want to cuddle you. Look at that thing with the big horns.
Whoa, look at those.
Is he really going to go under there?
Look at those big horns. Guys, that thing is huge.
Oh my god.
Those aren't tree branches on his head.
No, and they're hollow, so they're actually light.
Wow.
I did learn that from the safari.
Wow. Poor buddy.
Get under there, bud?
Go. Go. Look at him go.
Look at you. Get that shade. Get that shade.
He wants to be on camera.
Oh my god, he's coming right up here.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my god, he's got a ring in his nose. You see that?
Isn't that something? This thing's huge.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I would just start going. I don't want him to scratch your car with them big horns. Could you imagine?
That is
You cross the road?
He's on the road, or he's crossing the road right now.
Oh yeah.
He's crossing the road. Isn't that something? You see him in the back?
Yeah. His little they're all crossing the road. There's 3 of them. Not the same animal, but like.
They're like, we'll follow you, buddy. You paved the way.
They're in the water. He's probably gonna go in the water with them.
You think so? You want me to stop?
No.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get a drink.
He's gonna go in the water.
Here he goes.
There he goes.
Is he getting water?
He's got his front feet in. He's drinking.
He's probably just thirsty.
All right, do not exit your vehicle. We won't, thank you. Here we go.
I feel like this is Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I assume this is what Animal Kingdom looks like. Like their safari surroundings.
Yeah.
You know?
Look closely, deer and elk in the cypress swamp.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's pretty.
I don't know if I see them.
I don't either. This is so fun.
I just like the fact that we get to keep doing this as many times as we want.
I know. That was so nice of them.
I don't see him. Oh wait, I see something.
Where?
Can you see the camera?
Oh, I see. Oh.
There he is. You might be able to see him. Very hard to tell.
Relaxing.
Does anybody see the animal? I'll give you a hint. I'll zoom in on him.
It's hard to tell. Oh, it's the Sitka deer.
There he is.
Sitka deer are very opportunistic when it comes to the foods they eat. As a result, they seem to do very well finding enough to survive on. The specifics of what they will eat depends though on the region where they reside. Anything? Oh, there's a babies!
Really?
Yes.
He's screaming.
Here, you get, because he's on your side, so. Oh, your babies. Oh, they're so cute.
Got some babies.
They're adorable.
Got some babies.
The babies. Oh my god. They are so cute. Those aren't deer though, they look like goats almost. Let me see.
There they are eating. Look at those little guys eating.
They're so cute. Oh, he's crossing the road.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bye.
Crossing the road.
Oh, look at him run. Oh my gosh.
It's too funny.
Oh, look at the pig.
That's a Brahman Cattle.
Oh my god, he's so majestic. Look at this pig.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Look at him. Wait, if he wants to cross the road, let him cross the road. Wait. Oh. Oh no, I think he's just... No, he might cross the road. I don't know. He's crossing the road.
All right, let the pig cross the road.
Why did the pig cross the road? I don't know. Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, we got more pigs wanting to cross the road.
Oh my god, what kind of pigs are those?
Let me look at our
They're so cute. Look at them. Oh.
Oh, there's more on the other side.
Yeah, I've been looking on both sides. It's so So many animals. Oh my god. Look at him. Hello.
They're going over to their friends over there. That is too funny. That is so funny.
Oh my god. They're so cute. See, they're not all on there. So.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it's a pig.
Oh, here's another one coming.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and the cow's like, I'm just gonna stay here. Oh, he's loving it. Look how majestic. But really, let's watch this pig cross the road.
What did you do during your quarantine? I watched pigs cross the road.
Aww. Are you next, Mr. Cow? Oh my god, he's just gonna stop right there.
Are you really gonna stop right there?
Yes, he is. Nah, he'll go. He wants to see his friends.
Alright, are we clear to go?
We are clear for takeoff. Bye, Mr. Cow.
Bye, Brahman Cattle.
Oh my god, he's so sad now. He's by himself.
I got a bison over here on the right.
Then you got the tiny antelopes over here too.
And I see a camel ahead. Wow.
More emus.
Look at that bison. Look how big he is. It's amazing to think that like bisons used to take up most of North America.
Yeah. There he is. Wow.
Look how big he is.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Oh my god, please stand up.
Well, this one on the left is standing up.
Oh yeah, we'll get over there in a minute though, because the gate's in the way.
Look at him.
Wow. Hi, buddy.
They used to roam free in North America. This used to be their stomping grounds.
Hi, buddy. You must be hot.
The American bison.
Aw, he's cute. So they're still doing work out here. Probably just making...
There's a camel.
Oh,
over there,
wow.
you
Hopefully he'll stay there so we can get over there.
Yeah, we're gonna go around. More of the American bison.
That's so neat. Hi, buddy. So there's the giraffes, and we can actually get out and feed them. And I think we might just do that. Or just go look at them at least, right?
Yeah, we can look at them.
Yeah.
And there's zebras up ahead too.
Yeah.
We can go take a closer look. This is the end of the trail, but that's fine. We can go multiple times.
Yeah. Next time Brandon's gonna record.
Yeah, we're gonna switch seats.
Oh.
I'm gonna sit in this seat, and Jen's gonna drive.
Great. I'm gonna get distracted. Oh, you guys are so cute. Aww. Then there's the giraffes. I love this place.
All right, now we're gonna go into the giraffe feeding area. It's $5 to feed the giraffes. Check that out. That's how close you can get to the animals. It's pretty awesome.
Hi. Hi there.
Hey guys.
Aww.
What you doing?
I want to take your picture.
Check out those giraffes.
So you're modeling?
Look at him. He's like, "Are you gonna feed me or what?"
I don't have to feed me.
Hey. That's Leroy. Leroy? Hi, Leroy.
Leroy's a little model.
Aww.
You are
Leroy.
cute. That's all my photos are going to be is of Leroy.
There goes Leroy. Got his food. That is so much fun. Hi. Hey guys.
Look at that stuff. When they
There they
whip their
go.
tail, it's like.
That is so much fun. Hey, guys.
Taco's coming up on the left here.
Oh, yeah.
It's my friend Zuri.
Zuri.
Oh.
So Leroy's coming back.
Oh, Leroy's coming back. He's like, I'm a new giraffe. I don't know who that Leroy guy is. Hey, Leroy. Hi, Leroy.
He's like, if I go to the barn, then I come
Yeah,
out,
right. It's a new.
I get more food.
I'm a new giraffe.
It's fine.
That counts as 2 times. Right?
You guys are precious. Aww. All right, Jen, do you want to show us what you got? The upside down, and it says at the bottom, Wild Florida. That's such a you shirt. It's not
so
even
excited.
funny.
Like, I saw it in the kids' side and I was really sad, and then I was really happy. Okay, so first you got this shirt.
Mm-hmm. It says Wild Florida since 2010. It's got a giraffe on it because giraffes are cool.
Giraffes are cool.
And then we also got an ornament with a sloth. And I like how his arms are ropes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a sloth ornament.
It's sad we didn't see any sloths.
No, but we know they live here.
Yeah. He's cute too.
Yeah. Alright, you ready to go back around?
Yep.
This time you're driving.
Oh.
And I get to sit and watch.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go another round around the safari park. This time Jen's driving and I'm riding shotgun. And we're gonna see if we get a different view of animals this time. He said we can go as many times around as we want, but I think I've got enough battery power to support all these cameras, maybe one more go around. And then we'll start heading back. It's about a 45 to hour drive to Orlando, so.
Yeah.
45 minutes, I should say. 45 minutes to an hour drive to Orlando. And then, yeah, we'll head on back. Okay, so now we are riding shotgun with Brandon.
I'm not a very good recorder. I get distracted and just want to, like, look at the animals, so. Aww.
Sitting, basking in the shade.
Good idea, buddy.
And it's a pretty lengthy course, like, track to go down.
It was 30 minutes the last time.
Yeah.
And we know because the GoPro.
Yeah, the GoPro shot continuously for about an hour, or for about 30 minutes.
I wonder what lives in that little hut. See the
Oh, yeah.
little...
I wonder.
Not a sloth. Oh, it's the lemur. Well, lemurs are supposed to be over there. You see the little statue in between the trees?
Oh, yeah, the lemur statue, which is like right there.
Yeah.
The lemur statues give it away.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be lemurs. They're probably hiding right now. So we're coming up on the alligator breeding marsh, home of rescued nuisance alligators. So I read about this. So alligators that are trapped because they are considered a nuisance are kept and brought here.
Aww.
So this is where they stay.
They're so tiny. How are they a nuisance? Oh, he's rolling over. That's weird. I've never seen that before. It doesn't even look like an alligator because he's on his side.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, what is he doing? I can't tell what he's doing. Oh, he ate a fish!
Alright, so that right across the water is a mouflon sheep. And we got the audiobook to play.
How long is it?
It's like a few seconds, like a minute.
Mouflon sheep have dark coats that are reddish brown across their back and side with contrasting white patches on their bellies, feet, and face. Male mouflon sheep have the large downward curving horns, where females do not. However, there are some female mouflon sheep who do grow horns, but it is very rare. Males are also bigger, weighing on average 110 pounds. Where females are only 77 pounds. Female and male mouflon sheep live separately, with the exception of mating season. Mouflon sheep inhabit northern and eastern Iran and the Caucasus, Anatolia, an area that stretches from the Black Sea to the Caspian Sea. During the late Stone Age, they were introduced to the islands of Corsica, Sardinia, Rhodes, and Cyprus,
Like his
where there is
accent.
now a subspecies of European mouflon. Mouflon sheep are still considered vulnerable on the IUCN's conservation list. They have a high risk of extinction in the wild, but there are conservationists actively working to reintroduce mouflon sheep.
Isn't that the thing that was crawling under the tree?
Yeah.
So there's that big animal that we saw crawling under the tree with his big horns. Do you remember what type of...
Isn't that that's the Watusi?
Is that the Watusi cattle?
Yeah.
Let's learn about the Watusi cattle. What do you say?
Yeah.
Let's have this guy explain it to us. I like his accent. It's a minute.
Watusi are a Central African cattle with large widespread horns.
Yep.
A Watusi's horns can grow up to 8 feet, and they have the largest circumference of any cattle breed. The world record for largest horns is held by a Watusi bull named C.T. Woody in Texas. A Watusi's horns do have a purpose for body temperature regulation. Blood will flow through the horn where the blood is cooled before going to the brain. Watusis are massive animals weighing on average 800 to 1,200 pounds. Calves can weigh 30 to 50 pounds at birth. Watusi calves are able to stand and run along with their mothers shortly after birth. Surprisingly, they are agile animals thanks to their long legs, proving to be runners and jumpers. Watusis are typically red, but it is not uncommon for them to come in a range of browns, tans, and whites. Watusis are also social animals who like to stay in large herds for company and protection. Watusis can be traced back to the cavemen, having been depicted in ancient rock paintings done by the Egyptian in pyramids.
Wow.
That's cool.
So we're back over to where those pigs crossed, and there's the Brahman cattle that Jen kept saying was majestic. So we're gonna pull up a little bit further, and then I'll play the little narration of the Brahman cattle.
The pig's gonna cross the road again!
This pig is crossing. He's like, all right, I'm coming back.
Go!
This pig's like, I'm crossing the road again.
Go!
Go, pig, go! There they go, crossing the road.
One at least.
He made it. Alright, we're gonna learn about the Brahman cattle real quick.
Brahman cattle are a Florida native species.
Oh,
They're an American breed of zebu cattle. Their name comes from Indian origins and are named after Hindu priest Brahmins, who consider all cattle sacred. When kept as domestic cattle, they are used as riding steer because of their docile nature, size, and intelligence. Brahman cattle are also kept because of their high tolerance to high heat, sunlight, humidity, and parasites. Since they are so versatile, Florida is able to export them to a number of countries, including Australia. Brahman cattle have a distinctive hump between their shoulders that is made up of all muscles. Like zebu, they have small downward curving horns. Their coats come in a range of colors from pale gray to dark black. It is their glossy coats that help with reflecting heat and sunlight.
Interesting.
Brahman cattle also have unique sweat glands that keep them cool.
I like the Brahman cattle.
You like the Brahman cattle?
Yeah, I do. She's pretty.
Interesting that it's a Florida native. I did not know that.
Is there an alpaca one?
There's a llama.
Well, that's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Llamas are popular animals that have been traced back 14 million years ago. They are a domestic animal originating from South America. The documentation of domesticated llamas was in 4000 BC in the Inca civilization, who has bred them from guanacos. They were ideal for transportation of goods because they can survive and thrive in the high altitudes of Peru. Today, llamas are completely domesticated and do not exist in the wild. However, llamas are now mainly on farms as livestock guards to scare away predatory animals.
Interesting.
Another use for llamas are their wool. Llamas are sheared typically every 2 years, yielding up to 8 pounds of wool.
Got some more animals on your left here.
What are you? You look like the Orax.
The what? Scimitar Oryx.
Yeah.
Scimitar oryx.
Egyptians used to bind the horns of the oryx together to make them appear like they had one horn. Soon their horns would grow together. This would be where the unicorn myths began.
Oh, you do kind of look like a unicorn.
Wow.
So up ahead we've got some emus.
A lot of them.
A lot of emus. Emus on the left.
Wildebeest.
Wildebeest on the right. Both basking in the shade. Both basking in the shade. We got some alligators down there from the rescued alligator nuisance. Like basically they're considered nuisance alligators where they were tagged and rescued.
They're so little. Here. Well, that one's kind of big.
Yeah. And then we got our camel straight ahead that keeps eluding us.
Yeah.
He keeps coming over here and then going over there. That's the entrance.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we missed them again.
Right. Well, we can see them from here. Is there only one?
There's a bison right in front of us, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna get a picture.
Picture of the bison.
Hi, buddy. Hi. And then there's the camel.
So now you can see the camel way off in the distance there.
They were cuddling.
He's there. So that's gonna bring us to the end of our second safari.
Totally
and you can
worth
see that they've got the giraffes on the right being fed. There's Leroy. Leroy the giraffe.
Leroy.
Well, that'll do it for us here at Wild Florida Safari Park, which is about 45 minutes outside of Orlando, 45 minutes to an hour outside of Orlando. It's in the southeast portion of Orlando. It's not that bad of a drive, and it's nice. It's the closest thing you're gonna get to Kilimanjaro safaris in your own vehicle. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, if you liked the video, be sure to look at the video directly above our heads. That's when we went to Busch Gardens and actually got to see some of the animals like the cheetahs there. And that video directly above to the right is a video that YouTube recommends for you. If they want to join our adventures, tell them what to do.
Hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell.
So until next time, see you real soon.